एक मिनट. I am not encouraging you to travel right now. In fact, the best thing to do is to stay at home and maintain distance from other people. And hopefully, soon enough, this coronavirus problem is going to be behind us. Hope hai. And this video is all about hope. Let's roll the intro. The year 2020 will be remembered as the year which united the whole world in fighting the unique coronavirus known as COVID-19. It will also be remembered as the time when people were advised to stay at home and maintain distance from other people. And the thing is, the more people that you get in touch with, the higher the possibility is that you may contract the coronavirus or unknowingly give it to another person. So it is a good idea to cancel all your present and future plans and wait for the situation to get a little better. अब मुझे इस बात की खुशी नहीं है कि मैं ट्रैवल नहीं कर सकता and I'm pretty sure you are also not very excited about it. But there is hope. The situation will get better. This too shall pass. And hope is all we have, my friends. And in this hope, I want to share with you 10 places in South India that I think will leave you awestruck. बहुत ही amazing जगहें हैं and will definitely add some magic to your life. Let's get started. The first place on the list is Varkala Cliff Beach. Red sandstone cliffs meet the ocean here and you can see the waves crashing into the cliffs. It is my favorite beach in India at this point of time. Also, you can take a drive around and discover the beaches around Varkala. You can also check out the backwaters that Kerala is quite famous for. And in the evening, you can sit and watch the sun drown into the ocean sitting at the beach, perhaps sipping on a cup of coffee. Place number 2 is Chikmagalur. Chikmagalur lies in the state of Karnataka in the footsteps of Mulyanagiri Peak in the Western Ghats. I found it to be a must-visit place for its amazing weather and of course, coffee estates. In fact, coffee was first brought to India and grown in the hills of Chikmagalur in 1670 and some of the finest coffee beans can be found here. You can also visit local workshops to see how coffee beans are processed. Chikmagalur is the hill station of Karnataka and this is the place to go to if you want to beat the summer heat.
This is an exotic flower. 12 years, एक बार नेचर में वेस्टर्न घाट्स में हर जगह पे आपको मिलेगा.
You can drive to Mulyanagiri Peak or hike through the grasslands and forest to reach the top. There are waterfalls to explore and lakes to admire, so definitely make it a summer stop this year. Moving on to the third place, Gandikota, an offbeat destination that I am pretty sure a lot of people don't know about yet. In the Kadapa district of Andhra Pradesh, Gandikota is a small village home to an ancient fort which was the center of power for a few dynasties like Kalyani Chalukyas, Delhi Sultanate, Pemasani Kamanayakas and the Golconda Sultanate. Inside the fort, you will find the remains of grand temples and a mosque. You can drive through the fort and reach the main attraction of Gandikota, which is a gorge formed by the flowing river Penya over years and years. It is a breathtaking view. And because this place is a small offbeat village, you will not find many tourists here. Our next destination number 4 is Kanyakumari. On the southernmost point of peninsular India lies a town called Kanyakumari. Here you find the confluence of the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean. Standing at the southernmost tip of Kanyakumari, you can witness a 133-foot tall statue dedicated to a Tamil poet known as Thiruvalluvar, and also the Vivekananda Rock Memorial, built on huge rocks jutting out of the ocean. It is a popular religious tourist destination. Pilgrims visit the town to worship at the temple of goddess Kanyakumari, after whom the town has been named. But what fascinates me is that you can watch the sun rise from the depths of the ocean here, and in the evening, when the sun sets, it drowns back into the ocean. The next place on the list, place number 5, is Auroville. Auroville is an experimental township located partly in the state of Tamil Nadu and partly in the Union Territory of Puducherry. The purpose of Auroville is to realize human unity. The fascinating thing about this place is that people from different countries speaking different languages come together and coexist harmoniously. Iconic to Auroville is the Matri Mandir, also known as the soul of the city. It is a remarkable structure where you can sit and have a concentration session and go deeper into your spirituality. It is a good idea to stay in this town for a week or more to really explore and understand the culture. It is quite different than whatever you have seen in any other part of the country. Place number 6 on the list is Kodaikanal, princess of the hill stations, the gift of the forest. Now the temperatures in the plains of Tamil Nadu can get unbearably high during the summers. So in the year 1845, Kodaikanal was established as a summer retreat to get away from that unbearable heat. In the center of the town is a man-made lake surrounded by hills and lots of green cover. Kodaikanal serves as the perfect getaway hill station where you can enjoy a walk in the pleasant weather, admire waterfalls, hike through the forest and witness some amazing views. You can also walk to a nearby village called Vattakanal and get closer to nature.
We made it!
Moving on to place number 7, Dhanushkodi. Ooh! To reach our next destination, we need to cross India's first ever constructed sea bridge that connects the town of Mandapam in mainland India to Rameshwaram on Pamban Islands by rail. Until the year 2010, this bridge was the longest sea bridge in India. In 1988, a road bridge was also constructed parallel to the rail bridge to add another mode of transport to the town of Rameshwaram. Rameshwaram is one of the holiest places in India for Hindus and is part of the Char Dham pilgrimage. It is written in Hindu mythology in the book of Ramayana that Lord Ram built a bridge here in Rameshwaram across the sea to Lanka to rescue his wife Sita from Ravan. From the holy town of Rameshwaram, we proceed towards the final destination, which is Dhanushkodi. Dhanushkodi is an abandoned town on the southern tip of Pamban Islands, and from Dhanushkodi, Sri Lanka is only 24 kilometers away. The fascinating thing about Dhanushkodi is that before 1964, this place flourished. Unfortunately, on the 21st of December 1964, a cyclone hit this small town and lay waste to all its prosperity. Today, what remains is only remnants of the past.
Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal.
Place number 8 on the list is Hampi. Hampi is a village in the state of Karnataka and it is home to the remnants of an ancient city. A city that in its peak was a prosperous and glorious city. From intricate temples to artistic monuments, Hampi is an ode to history and religion. Set in the midst of small hills with huge boulders and monolithic rocks, Hampi is a must visit for anyone who has a love for history, religion or art. At one point in the past, Hampi was perhaps the most prosperous city in the world, with markets thriving with merchants and buyers from far off lands. But once the ruling empire, the Vijayanagara dynasty, was overthrown, the city was lost and forgotten. It was rediscovered in the 1800s and eventually it has come to be recognized as a World Heritage Site and one of the most popular tourist destinations in India. Place number 9 on the list is Munnar. Now Kerala is known as God's own country and I believe that Munnar could be solely responsible for Kerala being known as such. Munnar is the most beautiful hill station of Kerala. Everywhere you look, you will find tea estates. Everywhere that you will look, you will find greenery. The weather is rejuvenating, the misty mountains will take your breath away, and if you are lucky enough, you will come across wild elephants roaming free along the road. The last but not the least, place number 10 is Fort Kochi. A place in the state of Kerala, Fort Kochi lies on the coast and here you find the Chinese fishing nets. These are shore-operated fishing nets that the Chinese brought with them when they first came to Fort Kochi in the 14th century. You can check them out early morning with a walk on the beach walkway. The days in Fort Kochi start very early as the fishing nets start operation and people use the ferry to be ferried off to nearby islands, which was one of my favorite things to do while I was in Fort Kochi. Fort Kochi has been ruled previously by the Portuguese, the Dutch and the British, so their influences can be seen to this date, which makes Fort Kochi a very unique experience. You can also go around Fort Kochi to a place called Alappuzha, where you can enjoy the backwaters and maybe see the sunset on the beach. And with that we come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my version of the top 10 places in South India that one must visit. और बहुत सारी जगह हैं हमारे देश में, बहुत बड़ा देश है, so I'm pretty sure I missed out some beautiful places, and if you know a place like that, make sure to hit it down in the comments, and maybe in the future we could make top 10 places in South India part 2. इन द मीन टाइम मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप अपने घर में बैठें, मैं भी अपने घर में बैठूंगा, अच्छे से हाथ धोएंगे, लोगों से नहीं मिलेंगे एंड इस कोरोना वायरस को फैलने से रोकेंगे एंड होप फॉर अ बेटर फ्यूचर वेयर वी आर फ्री ऑफ दिस डिजीज एंड आर ट्रैवलिंग, experiencing new things, watching new scenes and staying safe. Most important. I wish you the best to you and your family. Stay safe guys and stay at home. See you.